really how to bend, but never how to break. Life threw storms against her skin, still she didn't shake. Every promise someone broke built armor in her chest. Every tear she wiped alone taught her how to rest. She watched the door close quietly. He said she was too much, too strong, too deep, too honest, too unwilling just to hush. So she took her shattered pride, folded pain like lace, turned heartbreak into discipline, and steel into her grace. She doesn't scream, she doesn't beg, she builds instead. She stands anyway, through fire, through rain. When the world tries to push her down, she rises from the weight. She bleeds, she bends, she breaks, but never stays that way. She stays amen. They said she'd lose her softness, said pain would make her cold, but strength inside a woman is loud, it's bold. She learned to hold her silence like a loaded gun, not for revenge or bitterness, but proof she's not undone. Now she walks with steady eyes, no fear in her tone. She wasn't born unbreakable, she wasn't always strong. There were nights she questioned everything, wondered what went wrong. But rock bottom has a way of clearing out the noise. And when there's nothing left to lose, you finally make a choice. She chose herself in silence, chose healing over pride, chose distance from the chaos that once lived inside. Every almost love she had turned into a lesson. Now she sees red flags like warning lights instead of decoration. She doesn't fear the fall anymore. She's been there before. She was built from the fall, from the cracks in the wall, from the night she cried alone, but answered no one's call. You can push her to the edge, she's already seen it all. She was built from the fall. She was She doesn't hate her past now, doesn't curse her tears. Pain refined her edges, matured her through the years. She doesn't need validation from someone who can't stay. If they can't meet her loyalty, she walks away. Now she moves with quiet power, doesn't waste a breath, doesn't chase what's leaving, doesn't beg what's left. Her heart is still wide open, but guarded by design. You must earn the right to touch what survived the climb. She doesn't need revenge to win. Her glow up is her medicine. She was built from the fall. She was built from the fall. From the ashes of it all. From the ashes of it all. And she'll never fear collapse. She knows how to stand They told her to be softer, told her to be sweet, but sweetness without boundaries just makes you incomplete. She learned to say no clearly, without a trace of shame. And anyone intimidated was never meant to stay. She doesn't shrink for comfort, doesn't dim her light, doesn't lower standards just to keep someone at night. She knows the cost of settling, she paid it once before. Now she'd rather sleep alone than feel unseen once more. She's not hard, she's aware, and she no longer cares. She's unapologetically her, no filter, no blur. If you can't She still believes in love, but not without respect. If you can't protect her peace, you're automatically checked. She's not too much, you're just not enough. She's unapologetically her, not cold or just sure, and the world may test her strength, but she She built her empire quietly, while doubters watched her fail. They mistook her silence for weakness without skill. But patience is a weapon when you know your worth, and discipline grows stronger than loud applause on earth. She carried heavy burdens no one else could see, smiled through expectations placed unfairly on her feet. But pressure makes diamonds if you let it refine, and she turned every breakdown. She doesn't need applause to reign. She rules through pain. She's a queen without a crown, even when she's falling down, even when the world is loud. She stands above the doubt. She doesn't beg, she doesn't bow. She's royalty right now. Her love is not submission, her kindness isn't weak. She can hold compassion and still refuse defeat. She forgives but never forgets the lessons carved in stone, and anyone who underestimates will watch her rise alone. Now she walks through chaos like she owns the ground, not searching for approval, not waiting to be found. She crowns herself in discipline and healing and in truth. She doesn't need a kingdom to prove her youth. Her throne is built from battles won. She's a queen, the crowded crown, still the strongest in the town. And if life tries once again, she'll wear the crown within. There were nights she couldn't breathe, nights she almost quit, night she questioned everything she ever gave to it. But quit never fit her bones, even when she bent, even when her confidence was barely paying rent. She's faced betrayal face to face, watched love turn to dust, watched friends turn distant when loyalty was a must. Still she didn't turn bitter, didn't lose her core. She just built thicker walls and stronger doors. Pain knocked hard, but she stood guard. She's still standing, still strong, even when it takes too long, even when the weight is real. She refuses not to heal. She's still standing, and she always will. She doesn't chase what's fading, doesn't beg to stay. If love isn't mutual, she walks away. She values peace more now than being understood. She'd rather be alone than treated less than she should. And if life tries again to test her spine, she'll breathe adjust and realign. Because strength isn't loud, it's choosing not to fold. It's staying warm inside when the world turns cold. You can doubt her, but you can't stop her. She's still standing, even bruised, even when she's been misused. Not untouched, but undefeated. Not unhurt, but undefeated. She's still She learned early how to bend, but never how to break. Life threw storms against her skin, still she didn't shake. Every promise someone broke built armor in her chest. Every tear she wiped alone taught her how to rest. She watched the door close quietly. He said she was too much, too strong, too deep, too honest, too unwilling just to hush. So she took her shattered pride, folded pain like lace, turned heartbreak into discipline and steel into her grace. She doesn't scream, she doesn't beg, she builds instead. She stands anyway, through fire, through rain. When the world tries to push her down, she rises from the waves. She believes, she bends, she breaks, but never stays that way. She stands They said she'd lose her softness, said pain would make her cold. But strength inside a woman isn't loud, it's bold. She learned to hold her silence like a proof she's not undone. Now she walks with steady eyes, no fear in her tone. She doesn't need a savior, she built her own throne. Life still tests her patience, still tries to take her peace, but every scar she carries whispers, you don't retreat. You can bruise her, you can doubt her, you can leave without a sound, but you'll never see her crawling, you'll only see her cry. Through the darkest day, not because she feels no pain, she chose to stay. She stands anyway. She stands anyway. She wasn't born unbreakable, she wasn't always strong. There were nights she questioned everything, wondered what went wrong, but rock bottom has a way of clearing out the noise. And when there's nothing left to lose, you finally make a choice. She chose herself in silence, chose healing over pride, chose distance from the chaos that once lived inside. Every almost love she had turned into a lesson. Now she sees red flags like warning lights instead of decoration. She doesn't fear the fall anymore, she's been there before. She was built from the fall, from the cracks in the wall, from the night she cried alone, but answered no one's call. You can't push her to the edge, she's already seen it all. She was built from the fall. She doesn't hate her past now, doesn't curse her tears. Pain refined her edges, matured her through the years. She doesn't need validation from someone can't stay if they can't meet her loyalty. She walks away. Now she moves with quiet power, doesn't waste her breath, doesn't chase what's leaving, doesn't beg what's left. Her heart is still wide open, but guarded by design. You must earn the right to touch what survived the climb. She doesn't need revenge to win, her glow up is her medicine. She was built from the fall, from the ashes of it all, and she'll never fear collapse. She knows how to stand tall. told her to be softer, told her to be sweet. But sweetness without boundaries just makes you incomplete. She learned to say no clearly, without a trace of shame. And anyone intimidated was never meant to stay. She doesn't shrink for comfort, doesn't dim her light, doesn't lower standards just to keep someone at night. She knows the cost of settling, she paid it once before. Now she'd rather sleep alone than feel unseen once more. She's not hard, she's aware, and she no longer cares. She's unapologetically her. No filter, no blur. If you can't handle fire, don't step into her world. She loves deep, she fights fair. She won't pretend she doesn't care. She's unapologetically her. Her strength is in her posture, in the calm inside her eyes, in the way she walks away from beautifully disguised lies. She doesn't need to prove it, doesn't argue with the blind. If they don't see her value, she leaves them behind. Now she speaks with intention, moves with discipline. Every heartbreak that once broke her now builds her from within. She still believes in love, but not without respect. If you can't protect her peace, you're automatically jacked. She's not too much, you're just not enough. She's unapologetically her, not colder to shore, and the world may test her strength, but she She built her empire quietly, while doubters watched her fail. They mistook her silence for weakness without scale. But patience is a weapon when you know your worth, and discipline grows stronger than loud applause on earth. She carried heavy burdens no one else could see, smiled through expectations placed unfairly on her feet. But pressure makes diamonds if you let it refine, and she turned every breakdown into a spine. She doesn't need applause to reign. She rules through pain. She's a queen without a crown, even when she's falling down, even the world is loud. Oh, she stands above the doubt. She doesn't beg, she doesn't bow. She's royalty right now. Her love is not submission, her kindness isn't weak. She can hold compassion and still refuse defeat. She forgives but never forgets the lessons carved in stone. There were nights she couldn't breathe, nights she almost quit, nights she questioned everything she ever gave to it. But quit never fit her bones, even when she bent, even when her confidence was barely paying rent. She's faced betrayal face to face, watched love turn to dust, watched friends turn distant when loyalty was a must. Still she didn't turn bitter, didn't lose her core. She just built thicker walls and stronger doors. Pain knocked hard, but she stood guard. She's still standing, still strong, even when it takes too long, even when the weight is real. She refuses not to heal. She's still standing, and she always will. She doesn't chase what's fading, doesn't beg to stay. If love isn't mutual, she walks away. She values peace more now than being understood. She'd rather be alone than treated less than she should. And if life tries again to test her spine, she'll breathe, adjust, and realign. Because strength isn't loud, it's choosing not to fold. It's staying warm inside when the world turns cold. You can doubt her, but you can't stop